Hey, this is KQKC Boxing. I will give you my thoughts on the stripping of Dillian Whyte, and that's only my thoughts right after this. All right, Dillian Whyte, UK resident, heavyweight boxer. Actually, he should have been the mandatory of our champion, Deontay Wilder. But due to his ignorance, due to his lack of confidence in his skills, he chose to take the wrong route. He chose to go in on the WBC. He chose to go in on Deontay Wilder. But what goes around, it definitely came around. Deontay Wilder is a clean champion. Deontay Wilder has done what he's supposed to do. Deontay Wilder earned his whatever he gets. He earned his recognition. He earned his championship belt. He earned his position in the heavyweight division. So I say to you, I say to everyone, Dillian Whyte tried to be that Deontay Wilder, but it just wasn't clicking for him. See, we have to understand, sometimes we have to stay in our lane. And Dillian Whyte, he doesn't have the power. He doesn't have the fundamentals. He backs out of fights that was ordered by the WBC. So, in other words, he telling the WBC, pretty much go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, but how else to put it? He cried. Then he cried again. Then he cried again. And then he cried on his promoter's shoulder. Then them both, the devil and the lichen, they went in on the WBC. They threatened to sue the WBC if Deontay Wilder will fight Tyson Fury. Now, keep this in mind. Tyson Fury is what we call the so-called lineal champion. Yes, he doesn't have a belt. You can't see the lineal champion belt. But according to the governing bodies, they consider that a unification fight. So we all know unification trumps mandatories. But I don't hear the devil, the pathological liar that he is, Eddie Hearns, with the S, for snake. We don't hear him saying anything about Canelo mandatory, who's been waiting for a shot since 2017. We're in 2019 now. We don't hear him hollering and going to the WBC about Triple G. Both men were signed by DAZN, who Eddie Hearn represents. Now, for the life of me, and yes, we know, we've been over this, but it is bothering me, so that's why I'm making you this face-to-face video. How can a fighter test positive for D-ball, not once, but twice, and the promoter himself had an interview with Barbershop Conversations, one of our own, who doing great things, who be asking great questions, and actually put his ass on a great spot. So he tried to lie his way out, but Barbershop Conversation wasn't going to let him out that easy. So they actually had a meeting the same day of the fight, that morning. The fight was that night. The one question I really want to know: how did Dillian Whyte get past USADA? Now, USADA does what we call Olympic style testing. How did he get past that? How did he get past that and not get past the UK anti-doping, UK? So you have to understand, I'm not going to say the country, the USA, we had less and less fighters that test positive for PEDs. The reason why we are so strict. Now, when other fighters from other countries come over here, they go by their rules and regulations. But I say to that, then you stay in your own country. Because once you come over here, I'm sorry for that misunderstanding. It was just an update. But stay in your own country. Stay in your own country. If you don't want to follow our rules, then don't come here. The UK. Let's take Billy Joe Saunders, for example. He believes that he did not test negative because he goes by WADA, which is based and used in the UK. Pretty much the same rules, except in and out of competition. So in other words, they give them permission to get high, but when you have a fight already set, carved in stone, then it's time for you to stop. Then you can continue on after the fight. Get high as you want. But we, here in America, we don't play that shit. You can be tested at any time, any given time. You can be out shopping. You can be at the grocery store and get a knock on your shoulder and say, hey, look, we're with VADA. We need for you to step over here in this washroom and take this blood and urine test. They can do that. That's what they're paid to do. That's what fighters pay for. The Clean Boxing Act. I'm sorry, Eddie, but we not like the UK. The UK is too relaxed when it comes to PEDs. Everyone that I know of, well, put it this way, there are more UK fighters tested negative for PEDs than American fighters. And the reason for that is they too relaxed. over there. Sure, Dillian Whyte got stripped from the rankings. Yes, he is looking maybe at a suspension. He blew it all. He blew it all. Eddie Hearn can stop fighting. He can stop calling the WBC names. Dillian Whyte can stop calling the WBC name. Matter of fact, give that damn belt back. You don't deserve no silver belt. Now, I'm trying to be clean here, but what you deserve is a good ass kicking. Because you said everything under the moon about Deontay Wilder. You said everything under the moon and sun about Deontay Wilder. You knew and you know that you could not beat Deontay Wilder. So what you did was this. You did a test run of the PEDs. Because the next fight, it wasn't Deontay Wilder. You was going to try to see how far and how strong you would get and see could you measure up to Wilder. Because you knew that Deontay Wilder is one of the the top heavyweight in the world. Not only does he have a one-punch knockout, not only does he have a jab, he also has now, not before, but now, he has fundamentals to go along with that. That's a dangerous man. That's a dangerous boxer when you have those combinations. Standing 6'7", coming in at the most 230, 250, at the most. Lean, not fat, but muscle. Have a one knockout punch, a knockout artist. He has a jab like a telephone pole. And he can use the left hand now, like never before. That's very dangerous. So, therefore, keep in mind, United States is the tops. United States run boxing. United States will keep on running boxing. Me, KC, will not let you down. I will not let none of my subscribers down. And I need for you to tell your friends, family, whoever will listen to KQKC. Yes, I joke sometimes. Yes, I might say some things sometimes that make you chuckle. But I know my boxing. I know my boxing. And when I get through, you're going to know your boxing too. You might already do, but you're going to know it better. I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you like the content of this video, feel free to subscribe right now. And that way, and don't forget to hit the like button, and that way you will be notified each and every time I do a video or a live stream. And also, that's at 12:30 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. Oh yes, that includes today, the last day of the month. Now, let me say this also. Thank you from the bottom of my LDBC heart for the super chats and for the PayPal. I appreciate you. I love you as subscribers. You are important to me, just as I'm important to you. Same way with boxing. We need the casuals. The casuals need us. So, with that, I will see you today at 12:30. So, with that, keep in mind, I'm not going to say what you think I should say. I'm not going to say positive things about your fighter. Now, I will tell the truth. I might say something that you might not want to hear, but you're going to hear it, because that's what I do. There's no bias here. There's no cheering section at the bottom where you got 3 or 4 people. No. There's no co-host. It's me and my boxing knowledge. I'm KQ, KC Boxing, and I'm on to the next one.